Right, hello everybody. Welcome back to Metro Meets. And as you can see, my next guest is here. But it is twinged with a little bit of sadness because Ben's actually the last guest here on session two of Metro Fest. It is Ben Williams. Ben, how you doing, my friend? Are you well?
I'm very well, thank you, mate. How are you?
Always well, always well. Now, I have noticed that's a nice hoodie you've got on there. Look at that little MG hoodie you're wearing. Very appropriate. Well done.
Indeed, indeed. You've got to represent the MG brand, haven't you?
Absolutely. Top marks for you. Top marks for you. I can tell you that. Ben, we're going to find out a little bit about you now. Tell us about your involvement with the MG Metro Cup.
Wow, it stretches from coming up to 10 years ago now. It all started with the MG Metro Turbo that my dad in the garage, and he's owned that for since 1989, I think it was. Um, and that got written off, unfortunately, mid 90s. And he never sold it. He never sold it. He kept it in the garage, crashed, and just kept it. And then it came up to and then I was born in 2000, and then in 2010 we noticed there was a track day, or not track day, a race at Cadwell Park, which is only an hour away. And he suggested that we went. So obviously we went along and had a look, spoke to some of the drivers, and we were like, "Hang on a minute, this looks really, really fun. This looks brilliant." And we've like, "Well, we've got one of these, so why not do it?" So we did. It took a few years to build the car, get it obviously repaired. And then my dad went racing I think his first race was 2012, I think it was, which was brilliant. And I think he raced that car up until 2017, and then fancied a change because the car's coming up to 40 years old now,
Yeah.
been 1983. So I thought, well, it's best to retire it. And he bought the black and green number 75 Rover 100 from another competitor, and started racing that. But then he was on about selling the car, and I was like, "You can't sell this. You can't sell this. It's part of the family. It's you know, you can't sell this." So anyway, he was like, "Well, I'll give it to you to restore, and do whatever you want to it." So for the last 5 years, I've been tinkering away, sorting the rust out, and doing a little resto mod on it, which is going to be really, really cool when it's done. It's going to be really cool when it's done.
Now, that's a great story, but you're a racer yourself as well, aren't you? And I've got
Yes.
a map here of your motor there. Actually, let me just get rid of your name. So no disrespect, but let me get rid of your name so we can see that a little bit better. There we go. That's your motor, isn't it?
That's mine, but I never raced that. You see, I never had the pleasure to race it. So it was always my dad that was piloting it. But I always thought one day I'm going to own one of these, or I want one. But yeah, no, one this year. I plan to get my race license and share the car with my dad, which is going to be a really, really fun experience because I've never been in a race. I've only ever done a few track days.
Yeah.
I'm always watching. I've always wanted to have a go. And this year, 2021 is the year that it's going to happen.
This is the year. This is the year, and
Indeed.
we're going to be there as well. Capture all of it for you as well. So.
Yeah, yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good to watch it back. It'd be good to watch it back and see how slow I am.
Not at all. I don't believe that for a second. Ben, a couple of quick fire questions for you. Then I appreciate having done racing, but you've done plenty of track days, and of course you've been to lots and lots of racetracks. Which is your favourite track, either to go on a track day or just even spectate at? Where's the favourite track for you? Doesn't have to be UK anyway. It could be anywhere in the world.
It's got to be Cadwell Park. It's got to be Cadwell Park. That's the only place. That's the first ever racetrack I ever went to. It's the first time I ever went out on track in a fellow competitor's car. Actually, it was in Pete Coleman's car. He let me drive it. Never been on a track before. He let me drive it. Um, it's just got to be Cadwell Park. It's just mental. In the wet, it's the scariest experience anyone can ever have. It's
The
brilliant.
love for Cadwell Park, I have to say.
Mm.
We're not actually there this year, are we? Which is a shame.
I know. It is a grave shame, but maybe next year.
Maybe next year, we'll definitely need to get it on the calendar. Benny, obviously been involved in quite a few paddocks. Then, what's been the funniest moment behind the scenes, shall we say, in the paddock?
Ooh, I don't really know, to be honest. I think every race meeting that comes about, there's always some sort of tomfoolery kicking about. So I can't think of a specific thing, but every race meeting, there's always some great memories to be had. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, people watching this right now, that we've just met all of the drivers and all the people involved with the Metro Cup. It's been an absolute real treat, I have to be honest with you. We've had so many reasons as why people should come racing with the MG Metro Cup. Why do you think people should come racing?
It's just a lot of people see racing as just what happens on the track. However, that's like the final 5%. That's the 20 minutes that everyone sees. But the Metro Cup is so good in everything else, in all of the coordinators, the drivers, they always communicate, and there's just a great kind of family experience. It's just really, really, really good fun off track, and it's just friendly. It's happy. You know, when COVID permits, we're planning to do barbecues and things like that, which we've done in the past. Everyone getting together, and it's just a really, really good fun, just good weekend away.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more with that. I was with you guys 3 rounds, I think, last year. Had an absolutely awesome time. Always a cup of tea on the go. And that's what I do.
Always, always.
That's what I like. Williams, thank you so much for your time.